How come I wasn't warned that you'll be bringing some homeless-looking city boy to dinner tonight?
Mom, that's not just any homeless-looking boy. That's my boyfriend, Bryce.
I don't care if he's your boyfriend. Did you see his hair and the state of his clothes? Sherwin would have a fit if he saw him.
I'm pretty sure that it's just you and not Dad who share those sentiments, Mom. And besides, Bryce was so kind to you.
Sure, he probably wants to free ride on our family's money.
He's perfectly fine making his own living.
Oh, tell me, what does the high school dropout do for a living?
Mom!
What? I'm referring to him for what he is.
What's wrong with you? Bryce was nothing short of a gentleman tonight and you refer to him this way.
The truth hurts, darling.
He's a good man.
Of course, he's a good man in your eyes. He wants your money. He wants the family's connections.
Mom, not everyone is after our money.
What would a boy like that want with a girl like you?
As hard as it is for you to believe, loves actually still exist, Mom.
What does a young, sheltered, rich girl like you know about love? Does your father know about this tomfoolery of yours?
He doesn't know yet, but I'm sure that unlike you, he will be more than supportive.
You don't know that for sure.
Oh, trust me. I know. He's a good man, and the first thing I will do once he gets back from his trip is to introduce Bryce.
What the hell are you thinking, Bianca? Your dad, an honorable man and the single most important person in the town of Rosewood, meeting a nobody like that trash Bryce? Come on, B. I raised you better than that.
You? Raising me? With all due respect, but I don't think so, Mom. My childhood was characterized by an absent mom and a loving and a caring but busy dad.
How dare you, you little shit, after everything I've done for you.
Done for me? Mom, everything you've done for yourself and yourself alone. Remember when I was 12 and I had my first formal recital? Dad was away on a trip and tried so hard to reschedule his meetings just so he could watch me. You, on the other hand, was in Rosewood but did not show because you rather go to your hair appointment than watch your only daughter perform for her biggest show yet.
You cannot possibly hold that against me. That was over 10 years ago.
Sure, maybe it is unfair that I'm bringing that up, but point is, can't you be supportive with my life for once?
Not when you're bringing trash like Bryce to my home that I've worked so hard to build over the years. A great name can only take you so far. You need to constantly build your reputation too, enough than that for this family.
Reputation over your daughter's happiness? How selfish of you.
I do what I have to do to keep this family afloat. My decision is final. You're not dating that piece of garbage. Find a man from a decent family and maybe then I'll give you my blessing.
You won't believe the stunt that Mom pulled tonight at dinner.
Oh no, what did our great mother do?
She invited me for dinner, sounded really cordial and cheerful.
That's a first.
Right? So I decided to give it a go, although I still can't come to terms with how she spoke about Bryce.
One thing about Mom is that she doesn't change her opinions that easily.
Exactly. I should have known. I was deceived so easily.
It was a trap, wasn't it?
Sure was.
Mom really is one of a kind.
Yup, in the worst way possible.
What did she do?
It was family dinner disguised as a date for me and Logan Teller.
Oh, the jackets who play hockey?
Tate Teller's son? Exactly. He was there and his mom was there too, Benj. Mom then escorted Mrs. Teller away, leaving me alone with Logan. It was atrocious.
Did that asshole do anything to you? You want me to go and beat him up?
Ben, calm down. He didn't. He wasn't there. But he clearly was more interested in me than I was in him. I think he genuinely enjoyed our time together.
How was he like?
Your typical slightly arrogant Napo baby.
He certainly looks the role.
Yup, not interested in him at all, and Mom just aggravated things because she kept butting in and hinting that I wanted to get married.
That's annoying.
Right? I just wanted to disappear then and there.
Did you tell him that you were in a relationship?
As a matter of fact, I did.
And how did he take it?
He didn't take it at all. He said it would just make the quest to get me even more thrilling, and Mom happily cheered.
She's setting you up, B.
I know, this is terrible and a great disrespect to my boyfriend.
How did Bryce react?
He was devastated, of course. He was so kind to Mom, Ben. You saw it yourself how genuine of a person he is.
I sure did. He deserved better than this.
He's actually going to try to talk to Mom this afternoon and see if he could get in her good graces.
Uh-oh, good luck with that.
So?
I wish I had good news to tell you, B.
What on earth happened? I thought you wanted to set things straight with Mom.
I do, but she's not interested in hearing what I have to say at all. Long story short, it ended with her calling me a useless and poor prick.
Bryce, I'm so sorry. I never thought she'd say that straight to your face. I swear she's usually better than this. Even for the evil soul she is, this is an all-time low.
Yeah, she's probably better to your people.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's not your fault that your mother wants someone better for you. Someone who can equal your family status. Someone who can provide for you the way your father has provided for you all your life.
You're perfectly fine for me, Bryce. I don't want anyone else.
You see that now, B, but how do you think it will be like 10 years from now, huh? When we're building our own home, having children and all. At the end of the day, your family will still despise me. Your mom, she hates me to the core.
It's you and me in the relationship, Bryce. My mom is out of the equation, and for the record, my family doesn't hate you, okay? My brother enjoyed your company. I'm sure my dad will too when he comes home.
Oh wow, Benjamin enjoyed my company?
Yes, he surely did. That's why I hope you can stop overthinking this. It'll be alright, okay?
I hope so.
I promise. What are these flowers for? What has gone into you? Nonetheless, I adore them.
I didn't send those?
What? Then who did?
I think you and I both know the answer.
I heard you got a beautiful flower arrangement and a bunch of goods delivered to you from Logan Taylor. What a boy he is. So charming and thoughtful, isn't he?
He'd be more charming and thoughtful if he actually sent them to someone who is single enough to appreciate them.
Logan Taylor is right in front of your very eyes, and you're going to miss this chance of a lifetime for some low-life, scummy electrician who isn't even from this town.
At least he's making his own living and not writing off someone else's money.
He'll soon be writing off your money. Wait and see.
Oh, is that what you did with Dad? And now you're leeching off every penny he has?
How dare you?
Did I lie though? You're so spiteful of Bryce because he's working class, but you fail to look at yourself. You're projecting everything you are onto him, but you hate him because deep down, you know he's much better than you. At least he works.
Dirty work. And a city boy. I'm disgusted. I raised you better than this.
Yeah, you raised me to latch onto the first rich man I see, so you can try to use his family fortune to further Dad's political campaigns.
You're an insufferable child. You really don't see what is wrong with marrying into poverty, do you?
I don't care. I love Bryce to bits and I'll fight for him.
Sure. Go ahead and run off to the city with that scum, and sooner or later, you'd have lost your manner and start behaving like a lowlife too.
I'd rather be a low-life city dweller with Bryce than be chained to you and this damn town for the rest of my life.
Your boyfriend got someone pregnant.
Who is this?
Never mind who I am. Focus on what's important. Bryce got someone else pregnant.
What? Bryce would never do that, and besides, he's always home now. He would prefers to be here in the suburb because I'm here.
Looks familiar?
Oh my god. Is that Penelope?
Yes, your very own cousin with your poor as shit Prince Charming. Beware of who you entrust your heart to. Not everything is what it seems.
Bryce could never do that to me.
The evidence is right in front of you, hun. The photo of your boyfriend and Penelope was sent to me too. Poor girl. I warned you, didn't I?
You did this! You set them up!
Do you hear yourself, Bianca? You're a smart woman, but when it comes to that boy Bryce, you sure as hell are dumb.
I won't be surprised if you're behind that unknown number. It seems like something you would do.
Don't accuse me because you're in denial, child. I only want what's good for you. In fact, I'm ready to message Logan Teller right now and tell him you're very much single.
That's not happening.
And why the hell not? You'll continue being that despondent boyfriend of yours while he cheats on you with your cousin?
This isn't him. I know Bryce and I know for a fact that he could never do such thing.
The photo says otherwise. You're in denial that I was right and you were wrong.
Bryce loves me way too much to do that. You may be used to fake gestures, convenient marriages, and unhappy dynamics, but not us.
I warned you.
Hi, my dear cousin. Hey, Penelope. I was just going to ask to talk to you this weekend.
Girl, me too. I have some news I need to deliver.
What now?
You first, sweetie. Mine aren't the best news.
A few days ago, I received an unknown tip that you may be sleeping with my boyfriend. It came with a photo that looks so realistic, it's almost scary. But I spoke to Bryce and we cleared that up. I'm sorry you got dragged into this.
Hun, that's actually why I'm coming to you.
What for?
I'm pregnant and it's Bryce's son.
What? That can't possibly be true.
Are you calling me a liar? Look, I didn't even know that he had a girlfriend, much less than you. I was deceived just as much as you.
You whore! You disgust me. You want him, don't you? That's why you're going to great extent to ruin a relationship so you can have him for yourself.
How dare you accuse me of such thing? I never did that to you on purpose.
Oh wow, did my mom put you through this? I must say, it's very well rehearsed.
Believe it or not, I'm actually pregnant with Bryce's child. That's only just start of my wretch, you bitch.
You are a total embarrassment. I had investors visiting my office today and your small brain thought it was the perfect time to barge in uninvited?
That's what you get for belittling my relationship with Bryce and for taking him away from me.
You're delusional. Bryce wants nothing to do with you. Quit embarrassing yourself.
The only person who gets embarrassed today was you. Oh, and that look on your investors' and employees' faces when I said that your CEO is dating some scumbag from the city?
I'm not even humiliated by that. I'm proud to be dating Bryce and I'll show him off to the world regardless of his background. What I'm embarrassed by is you.
Well, you should be embarrassed because you're getting cheated on.
No, I'm not.
Then I guess between the two of us, you're the delusional one. I need your help, Ben.
Anything, B? What did Mom do now?
Well, I think she sent Penelope to play her little game.
Our annoying cousin Penelope? What does she do?
Yup, her. I think Mom put her into this, but basically I got an anonymous tip implying that Bryce slept with Penelope. They even sent me a photo and all.
Oh wow, what did Penelope say about it?
She insisted on it. She stood her ground. I knew it from the very first night they met. She was eyeing Bryce.
I didn't think Penelope was that dumb to get entangled into this mess Mom created.
Yeah, she even made a scene at work today.
She came to your office?
Oh hell yeah, she did. She started spewing out lies, accusing me of stealing her so-called boyfriend, and subsequently calling him all sorts of names and insisting that I was attracted to some low-life druggie from the city.
Unbelievable! What were the people's reaction?
They were aghast to say the least, but I recovered quickly and handled it gracefully. Still embarrassing though.
You want me to go talk to Penelope?
No, Ben, it's no use since she's clearly on Mom's side and she's into this whole scheme. What I need is your investigative skills and help me prove that this was all Mom's doing.
On it, B. So I remember that Mom asked me to visit this photography shop downtown last month for some errands of hers.
Let me guess, she used the same shop to fake the photos?
Yeah, the shop owner thought I was going there on her behalf. She didn't cover her tracks very well, did she? She did got the photos of Penelope and Bryce and did it.
Goodness, she's insane! She really goes any length to further her agenda, huh?
Oh, sure she does. She really wants Bryce out of the picture.
I'm not even surprised. The way she has treated him from the very start, she really wants him gone.
What are you going to do now?
Confront that bitch of a mother that we have. You'll never see me ever again, and today you have lost a daughter.
Oh, I don't have a daughter like you. A self-centered, disobedient girl for a daughter? Not a chance.
How can you disown me like that? All for your selfish agenda. You don't get to call me selfish after everything you've said and done to me.
I only ever want what's best for you.
Oh, is that what you call it? Tough love? So that's why you ended up kicking me out of the doorstep and for screaming at me in front of the neighbors? Because you love me?
You were asking for it. You came to this house accusing me of falsifying those images.
Because you did. You are trying to ruin my relationship.
So what if I am? Sooner or later that boy Bryce is going to screw up and you'll be thanking me from saving you from the heartache.
You genuinely think you're doing me a favor? You not only shame me in person, but you're also doing it on social media.
Are you referring to my shit post on Facebook, referring to you as a traitor and to your boyfriend as a gold digger?
Exactly! How can you do that? After every sick move you've tried, you're now turning the narrative? What kind of mother are you?
I am a mother trying to discipline her stubborn child. I will do everything it takes to teach you a lesson. Maybe after being shamed to bits, you'll finally come to your senses and realize that boys like Logan Taylor are your crowd. Maybe then you'll disassociate yourself from the city scum of a boyfriend of yours.
You're unbelievable. I can't believe you did this to me. You're ruining my life.
I'm not done yet, honey. You wanted tough love, I'll give you tough love.
B, I have bad news.
What is it?
I got fired. My boss said they were laying off people, but I don't see anyone else getting sacked.
You reckon my mom did this?
I hate to speak ill of your mom, B. She's still your mom after all, but the circumstances are just so unbelievably shady.
Aren't you like the best electrician there? Why would they suddenly fire you and not the lazy workers there?
Right, that's what I was thinking.
It's going to be alright, Bryce. We'll be fine.
I hate to prove her right. She already thinks I'm a scum. Being jobless won't help at all.
I don't care about her opinion. What's important is we're together.
I love you, B.
And I love you.
B, there's an emergency. Bryce,
Oh my god, what happened?
he's in jail.
In jail? For what? Where are you? I'm heading there.
In my office, police were pretty much after his ass, B. Arrested him as soon as he stepped out of my office premises.
For what? God, is this mom's doing?
Probably, they insisted that the car Bryce was driving is stolen and they found evidences inside.
Mom is really relentless. That car was her old car that she gave to me, remember? She set us up once again.
This is getting ridiculous. I feel so bad for Bryce. Man is innocent and has to go through all this crap.
Oh god, this is all my doing.
It's not you, B. It's mom's crazy ass. Well, hurry then and let's bail him out. I'll see you at the police station.
Thanks for today, Ben. You really are the best sibling in the world. Thanks for being there for me and Bryce and for looking out for Bryce.
I told you, right? I got your back always, and if Bryce makes you happy, then I'll support you every step of the way.
Thanks again, Ben. This means so much.
I got you, sis. Done visiting Grandpa?
Yep, I brought Bryce with me so Grandpa can also feel his presence.
I wish Grandpa would finally wake up so he could fix this mess of a family we have.
Honestly, it isn't all that messy. It's Mom who's making it messy.
What do you think Dad will say? I wish he'd get back sooner too.
Right? I wonder if he'll berate Mom for all the mess she's made.
I think he and Grandpa will, if they were here.
Until then, I hope Mom leaves us alone.
I highly doubt it, but here's to hoping.
Thanks for giving Bryce the bartender job at your club, by the way. It means a lot.
Sure, I feel bad for the kid. It seems genuine and hardworking and simply got into this mess and now he's jobless.
Yeah, I think Mom sabotaged his job as an electrician. What a pity because he genuinely liked doing that.
He's fine now. He'll be fine by club. Aren't you threatened by your man working in a bar? He's surrounded by plenty of beautiful ladies you've got nothing against.
Really? You're doing this again?
I've never left.
I'm not threatened by the ladies surrounding Bryce. I know he's an upright man who cannot do me wrong.
You sure about that? Are you wondering why he's taking home more money than usual lately?
He's been doing overtime shifts, that's why.
Or has he been flirting with the filthy rich customers at the bar and even doing overtime in their bets to make some bank?
He's not that kind of person.
Are you sure? Why do these photos say otherwise?
Stop trying to ruin my relationship. It's not working.
Oh, I think it isn't working actually. You seem to be questioning where his loyalties lie now, aren't you?
Mom, you were right all along.
Oh, honey, what happened?
I caught Bryce with a client today. They were flirting for a while, and before she left, he kissed her on the cheek. Earlier this week, I also received photos of him filling up a woman up on her thighs and her chest.
Trash. That's what he is. How dare he cheat on you? He's so out of your league and he's lucky you gave him a chance.
I'm sorry for defying you, Mom. You were right about him all the time.
It's okay, darling. Everything will be fine. You are better off without him.
I can't believe it.
That's really how life works, I suppose. How sad. He's probably done with you because you no longer have mommy and daddy's money.
You think that's it?
Oh yes, I believe so. Men like him really have no business with women of your caliber. He only wanted money.
If that's the case, I'm glad he's out of the equation.
I'm happy he is because now we can work on getting you that coveted date with Logan.
B, what the hell happened to you and Bryce? He came to work looking like absolute crap today.
We broke up.
Yeah, I figured, but why on earth, B? You were beautiful together. You're perfect together.
I don't think he's been faithful to me, Ben.
And what is your source, if I may ask? The unknown number that keeps messaging you and trying to ruin a relationship?
Yeah, and my very own eyes. I saw him kissing a client on the cheek and flirting relentlessly with her.
That's it.
Well, on top of the photos of her filling up a client on her thigh and chest, then yeah, that's it.
What? Was this still in Club 99?
Yeah, where else? But who knows what he might be doing behind my back.
Send me the photos and let me assess for myself if they're edited. Oh, B, you got it all twisted. This is ridiculous.
What? You can see it for yourself there. He's clearly not been as loyal as I imagine. Sure, he may not have any deep-rooted affairs, but explain this.
I can explain it actually, because I was there the night they were taken.
What?
These are real photos, but it's not because he's filling her up or whatever. It's because he had accidentally spilled drink on her and it's just common courtesy for betterness to help them out. It doesn't mean anything.
What?
Please, B, listen to me. I wanted nothing but you to be happy, right? And you really think Bryce will cheat on you in the club that your brother owns? Oh please, I'll be the first in line to beat him up if that ever happens.
Ben, thank you.
B, don't thank me yet. Get back to your man and set things straight, for goodness sake.
I will.
You won't believe what I found.
Oh God, not another problem.
No, in fact, I think it's a solution.
What is it, Ben?
Mom has been doing plenty of dirty dealings, not just related to you. I guess we already knew she was behind the unknown number texting you all this time and the fake photo shit someone edited before.
What else was she up to?
She's been cheating on Dad with multiple men. I retrieved their text history when I was trying to track the unknown number calling you.
Poor Dad. He's the most hardworking and loving man out there, and yet Veronica does him dirty like this?
When he finally gets back from his trip and work dies down a bit, I'm exposing her.
I'm with you. Dad deserves better.
I heard about your grandfather. I'm sorry for your loss, sweetheart.
You don't get to sweetheart me now, Veronica. You're not my mom in my ass anymore.
Benjamin put you to this, didn't he? Did he poison your mind with lies about my affairs too?
Isn't it true though? No point denying now.
It may be true, but I will not stop at nothing to clean my name.
You're hurting Dad. Stop this nonsense at once.
I don't care. I get what I want.
You're unbelievably selfish.
I suppose you got that trait from me, didn't you? Now why don't you be a darling and share the sum of your inheritance with your poor mother?
So that's why you wanted to contact me. Not to ask how Ben and I are doing after losing our grandfather, but to ask for money.
Darling, of course not.
Yes, you've always been money-faced and this just proves it further. You don't love me, you love the money that comes with me.
Please, darling. I do love you. Everything I've done is out of love. In fact, I'll be apologizing to Bryce for all our misunderstandings.
Much like torturing my boyfriend, trying to ruin my relationship, throwing a verbal abuse at me? Is that what you call out of love?
You've been too blunt-sided to see it, but I love you and your brother a lot. Please don't do this to me.
No, I'm done with your endless manipulation. I finally see you for the liar you really are, and I'm done. Once Dad gets back, we will be telling him of your lies.
Please, Bianca, don't do this.
No, you don't get to switch up when it's convenient for you. We're done. From today onwards, you should get out of our life. A few days after grandfather's death, Dad finally came home from his state visit, which were mandatory for him, seeing as he was the newly elected mayor of Rosewood. As soon as we finished grieving for Grandpa, Benjamin and I finally exposed Veronica. Dad was not so surprised, seeing as he knew what a heartless and self-centered woman he married. He was enraged by Veronica's constant sabotage of my relationship with Bryce. He welcomed Bryce with open arms and even offered to give him a better job and education. As soon as he could, Dad divorced Veronica, and he is much happier this way, away from her manipulation, her cheating, and her endless narcissism. For me and Bryce, we were happier than ever. He finally moved to Rosewood, where he was hoping to continue his education so he could get a degree while working part-time. With the massive inheritance that I received from my grandfather, I worked on expanding my business in hopes of making him and my dad proud. Benjamin and Bryce have been my biggest supporter in my pursuit of success in my business. As much as Dad wanted to sue Veronica, his kind heart just could not despite all the misery she had caused him and our family. He let her run away to a faraway state with the threat that if she ever comes back to Rosewood, he will personally see to it that she rots in prison.